All right, Shalom. Before I get started on this lesson, I want to give all praises, glory, infinite honors unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Kakadash. Double honors unto the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who taught me the truth and rule well. Peace, blessings, and salutations to the hopefully elect, as well as those that believe in the gospel. All right, may you endure to the end, Lord willing. All right, and Lord willing, this lesson be edifying. All right, straight to the point. You know, and we're just gonna get right into it, man, because at the end of the day, you know, as we was kind of just, you know, meditating on, I believe it was Monday night. All right, at the end of the day, we have no joy, all right, in our children here, man. All right, for brothers that have children, they know how much of a burden, okay, children can be at this, you know, especially in this day and age, all right, which is, you know, when you go into the statistics of things, all right, we know eat, play on numbers, all right, but having kids here and trying to raise a family here in Babylon, it's just unrealistic, man, right? Which is why you have over 70% of Americans who make good money, all right, so-called good money, living paycheck to paycheck, man, all right, because most of those Americans have more than 2 or 3 kids, man, all right. But the point of this lesson is, you know, we're just gonna talk about how we have no joy of children here, all right, along with the children diapers and, you know, daycare pay, all right, along with that alone, all right, that's just, you know, some things are just ridiculous, man, all right, and let alone, you know, we don't even technically, they're not even our children, all right, when you get into the things of having a social security, all right, and a birth certificate, all right, technically they're not even our kids, man, all right, when you do your history, all right, and your research on that, all right, but you know, we hasten the day, all right, to be delivered, all right, to obtain salvation from this wicked kingdom, you know, because ultimately, you know, one of the things that we'll get to enjoy is our children, all right, being able to spend, you know, an infinite amount of time with your seed line, all right, watching your seed line become thousands and a strong nation, all right, allowing them to just play in the streets, all right, worry-free, you know. This is the things that we look for, you know, which is another reason, you know, to keep fighting for the kingdom, all right. Another reason, you know, to go harder for the Lord, man, all right, in order to be a part of the first fruits, man, you see. Now I'm gonna start off with let me see. I'm gonna start off with the Book of Sirach, man. All right, just wanna, you know, this is brother's, you know, one of the brother's favorite verses. All right, it's hard to have one particular favorite. All right, but this definitely goes into it. All right, this is the Book of Sirach, chapter 25, verse 7. It says, "There be 9 things which I have judged in my heart to be happy, and the 10th I will utter with my tongue. A man that had joy of his children, and he that liveth to see the fall of his enemy." All right, because these things are something that's, you know, very, very soon is in close reach, man, you know, which is, you know, like I mentioned earlier, we got to keep fighting, you know, in order to obtain this thing, you see. But at the end of the day, you know, we gonna, you know, Abarat Desire be a part of that elect number, you know, we gonna have that chance to actually enjoy our children in the kingdom, all right, because on this side, man, we know we don't really have much joy in that, all right. You got to deal, all right, with the woman, okay, who constantly who have tried times in the past or whatever your situation may be, all right, to use the child as a salaki, for the lack of better words, all right, but it's trying to use the child against you, all right. And, you know, brothers out there who deal with, you know, so-called baby mama or, you know, different things like that, you know, brothers know what I'm talking about, all right? But in the kingdom, you know, we won't have to worry about shit like that, man. You know, we won't have to worry about being put on child support, all right, which is wicked. You know, we won't have to worry about just, you know, simple things that, you know, Babylon, you know, it makes us suffer for, all right? But that's a part of the indignation that we must bear, you know, because it was our mind to go astray from it. So now we got to live with it, man, all right? This is the condition of the battle, you see? So true joy, all right, to be able to enjoy our children, all right, that's going to come in the kingdom, man, you know? Jake worked 8-10 hours, all right, some more, some less. Jake worked 5 days a week, some more, some less, all right? And then, you know, you got to do the work of the Lord, so you ain't really got much time, man, you know? You ain't really got much time to be a family man. You know, family man is not something that's, you know, important right now, if I per se, you know. If I believe that was Paul, you know, he said, you know, you have a wife, be as if you had none, all right? Because, you know, when we not working for Esau, we working for the Lord, man, all right? And there's very little time left in the hole to try to spend family time. You know, it's a balance to everything as well, but, you know, I'm just generalizing, all right? Now, you see, now I'm gonna jump to the book of Zechariah, as I mentioned, you know, watching our children play in the streets, man. All right, this is the book of Zechariah, chapter 8, verse 5. It says, "And the streets of the city shall be full of boys and girls playing in the streets thereof." All right, and that's talking about in the kingdom of heaven. You see, the streets are gonna be full of boys and girls playing. You can't have boys and girls, all right, playing in these streets in these times, man. All right, there's too much pedophilia going on. You know, it's too much worrisome. All right, to not have to be outside and not have an eye on your child, man. All right, because anything can happen at any given moment. You know, because we are not, this is not our rest, man. You know, we're going to, you know, when the kingdom of heaven, all right, is on the planet Earth, you know, we won't have to worry about something so simple, you know, because you let your child go outside and they won't never come back home. You know, kids just go missing on a daily, man. All right, there's millions of kids missing, man. Millions. You see, that's not going to be so in the kingdom of heaven. All right, when the righteous are in rule, all right, in authority. You see, shit is wicked, man. You know, and even, you know, in so-called quote unquote good neighborhoods, all right, where Edom live, they children go missing, man. You know, for adrenochrome, all right, if you know what I'm talking about. You see, it says verse 6, it says, "Thus said Yahweh of hosts, if it be marvelous in the eyes of the remnant of this people in these days, should it also be marvelous in mine eyes?" Question mark. So yeah, it's gonna be marvelous in the Lord's eyes, man, to see righteousness just reigning, all right? Because every Israelite in the kingdom of heaven will be righteous, okay? Because you're gonna come through a seed line of a righteous man, all right? All of that wickedness will be put off, all right? And, you know, the Lord gonna have he gonna turn his face back to us, man, all right? We're gonna be the Lord's people again, you see? In which we never stopped being the Lord's people, all right? It's just only been for a moment that he turned his face from us, man, all right? It says, "Thus said Yahweh, behold, I will save my people from the east country and from the west country, and I will bring them, and they shall dwell in the midst of Jerusalem, and shall be my people, and I will be their power in truth and in righteousness. All right, and that's talking about in the kingdom to come. All right, thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven, man. You see? So very, very soon, you know, this is coming, man. You know, we'll actually be able to have joy in our seed line, all right, have joy in our children. You see? Now this is and I don't have much, all right. You know, this is just something that was on my spirit, you know, just to kind of meditate thereon, you know. It's the book of Isaiah, right? No, this song is Solomon. It's the book of Isaiah, chapter 60. Let me see. I'm gonna start at verse 20 to 21. I start at 21. It says, thy people also shall be all righteous. They shall inherit the land forever. The branch of my planting, the work of my hands, that I may be glorified. All right, because, you know, the work that the Lord is getting ready to do, the miraculous miracles that he's getting ready to perform, is also he can be glorified at the end of the day. You see? It says that people shall all be righteous, man. All right, meaning there's not going to be a soul that's not going to be righteous, man. All right, if you're an Israelite, you see, being made perfect, having the laws, the statutes, and commandments on our inward parts, man. All right, the mortal putting off the immortal putting off the mortal clothing, man. You see, that people shall all be righteous, and they shall inherit the land forever. All right, because when the Lord puts us back in our homeland, all right, in the land that we are from, all right, our commonwealth, all right, that's gonna be the happily ever after, man. You see, that's gonna be the happily ever after. All right, we don't have a happily ever after until that happens. You see, when this place is destroyed, all right, and you know, I would rather I would be a part of the elect number. All right, those who out there doing this work in all sincerity and truth, man. You know, to actually enjoy the fruits of our labor. That's verse 22. It says, a little one shall become 1,000, and a small one a strong nation. Yahweh will hasten it in his time. All right, and as I was speaking about earlier, you know, coming back through the loins of a righteous man, all right, that man is going to have a righteous seed line forevermore. All right, it says a strong nation. A little one shall become 1,000. All right, so can you imagine having thousands of children, all right, who's all righteous? You know, can you imagine that? I can, but I can't at the same time in these bodies, man. All right, having 1,000 righteous children, you know, because there's so much polluted wickedness going on in this world, all right, that our children is just attracted to, you know. That's why it's a battle, you know, trying to keep them, you know, in check, you know, or whatnot, for brothers that have older children, you know. But you know, I believe that was the point, man. All right, so you know, Abarat Zada's lesson was edifying. All right, and just, you know, keep fighting that good fight of faith, man, till, you know, we get called up on chariots, or, you know, whatever may be in our lives for the end times, and hope, you know, and pray that we are part of the elect. All right, and just know that at the end of the day, you know, we'll have a joy in our children. And, you know, Lord willing, I'll come back with a part 2, all right, for power, all right. So with that, Abarat Zada was edifying. Till next time, I say Shalom.